big play. Jackson, quarterback sneak, first down, penalty marker goes down. He got it down to the 35. And let's see what the penalty is all about. Illegal procedure against Corbin. Well, that's tough when you have such a simple play call as to have illegal procedure to wipe out a first down.
That's tough. That takes a lot of starch out of your jeans.
Now you have to earn it. So instead of being 4th and 6 inches, it's 4th down and 5. What will we do here? Taking the ball from your own 18-yard line down to the Lafayette 43 now. Corbin will go for it. Miracle goes wide to the right at end. Steely to the left. 4th down. 5 for the first down. Jackson under. Uh-oh, movement along the line. Jackson on the option. He pitches back to Fox. Fox lowers the head, will get only to the 40, but I believe a 5-yard penalty against Lafayette will put that ball back where it was a moment ago.
Well, we got a second chance there. I'm talking about coach from Madison Central the other night said that we had a little more on our side up there and we played Danville, and I really thought that this penalty was going to be against them, but they're not talking the other way.
Now, wait a minute. Let's wait. Illegal motion against Corbin decline. I'm like you. I saw somebody in the center of the line penetrating in, and that's all I saw.
I don't like that call.
Corbin gives it up on downs at the Lafayette 40-yard line, and that's where the Generals will take over. So that has changed the complexion, as the Red Hounds had the great opportunity on 4th down and 6 inches to go for the first down and had the penalty. Almost a penalty-free game, but that one was costly. Lafayette at their own 40 now. Wide out to the right side. The handoff is given to George. Down he goes behind the line. A penalty marker goes down. We have played almost a penalty-free game, but now we've seen flags on the last 3.
It's against the Generals.
I'm not sure that we'd want to take it, though. They lost a yard, and that cost them a down.
No, Nick Creech was in there. He had him in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss.
So the clock stopped with 11:09 to go. Lafayette leading 14-7. The Red Hounds have a 15-game regular season winning streak on the line here tonight. They do take the penalty, which makes it 1st and 15. With a big play team like this, they get another opportunity back at the 35, 1st and 15. Johnson wide out to the left side. Martin hands it second. Oh, there's Creech again. He hits George in the back. Was that? No. Was it Creech?
Yeah, it was Creech. He's playing football. He's playing football.
Well, it's even deeper. A loss of 3 back to the 32, and now Lafayette has it 2nd and 18. They would have had it 2nd and 12. Now they have it 2nd and 18. Well, it's time to really get tough, because the time is becoming an important factor in this game with 10:20 to go and trailing by 7. So Corbin needs to get that football back. Johnson goes to the left again. Martin has him in the I formation with the slot back George to the right. Back to throw as Martin has plenty of time. Throws downfield. Intercepted by Sams down at the 35-yard line.
Shannon Sams played it perfectly that time. He played it perfectly. Big play. Biggest play of the ball game for the Hounds.
Shannon Sams, number 25, comes through with a sparkling interception. And Corbin is operating again now in Lafayette territory at the 35-yard line. So Shannon Sams cut right in front of Vic Johnson to pick that one off, and it's time for the Hounds to go. 9:50 remaining, trailing 14-7. Here we go now. Out of the wishbone set, Mike Jackson, the quarterback, moves under. Jackson gives it to Fox. Fox left side, down at the 30 to the 27-yard line. Penalty markers are dropped.
Well, I tell you what, if we get out and get a block on those 3 linebackers that they've got in there, just because we're breaking the line of scrimmage, penetrating that well, we're just not getting out there and getting that extra block that he needs, getting the yardage that he's supposed to have, but we need to break it a little bit farther. Penalties against Lafayette.
So let's see what Corbin will elect to do with 9 minutes and 38 seconds remaining, trailing by 14-7. They're going to have the penalty stepped off against Lafayette, which will be 15 yards. So that has moved the ball down to the 20-yard line, and for Corbin, that will be their 12th first down of this ball game. Well, the ball just shy of the 20. Corbin has it 1st and 10. Trailing 14-7. It's been a good football game here tonight at Campbell Field. Again, both ends and tight out of the wishbone set. Jackson calls the play. Nobody moving along the line. Jackson has to eat the football. Wait a minute. What in the world's happening along the line? It looked as if only the center and the quarterback were in that play. There's going to be a loss of 5 to the 25. No penalty markers are down. It was obviously a malfunction for Corbin.
Well, I tell you what, we can't afford to make any mistakes down here now. We've had everything come back our way with that interception. We moved the ball good on the first play, and we've got to sustain right here. We've got to hold it.
2nd down, 15 for the first down at the Lafayette 25-yard line for Corbin now. Jackson along that line will keep the ball, but he will get only short yardage into about the 22-yard line. So now we're going to have it 3rd down and long.
All Mike had to do was follow his first man through that time. He didn't read it that way. If he'd followed him, he'd got a couple of more yards there.
So now, with the first down play losing yardage, Corbin dug the hole, and they're trying to get out of it here with 8:05 to go. It's going to be a great opportunity here down this deep, wanting to materialize here. The 22-yard line, 3rd down and 12. Wide out to the left side. Jackson's back to throw. He has time. Uh-oh, down he goes. Jackson didn't see the one man that got through and nailed him back at the 30.
Well, he wasn't going to put it up. He wasn't going to put it up, wasn't going to take a chance, and he went ahead and ate the football. He didn't have any other choice but to do that.
Now with the ball back at the 30, it's going to be 4th down and 20 for the first down. And here, obviously, you have no choice but to air it out with the long one and hope something can develop. They have to get down to the 10-yard line for the first down. They're back at the 30. Wideouts both ways. Slot man to the left side. Jackson looks. He throws long, but it'll be out of bounds. And Lafayette will take over. Well, 7:08 to go. Corbin got the break they needed when they got the ball at the 30-yard line on the pass interception. Then the penalty got them all the way down to the 20, but they went backwards from there.
First play was a good play, and it just everything didn't. 3 plays in a row, we just didn't get anything out of it.
They give it up on downs at the 30-yard line, where Lafayette will take over. Now it's imperative that your defense get the ball back for you like they did a moment ago. Down 14-7 as Lafayette will have it 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line. They have a slot formation to the right. Martin, the quarterback, is under. Martin back, will hand it off to George. George spinning off people, gets about 4 yards to the 34.
Yeah, he spun off of Lacefield there on the line of scrimmage. Hensley finally came in on the tackle along with looks like Toby Stevens.
Lafayette has dominated play here in the second half, as Corbin did in the first half, and Lafayette has the second half touchdown. They have the lead at 14-7 now with 6:42 to go. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Generals. Corbin defeated this team 17-7 last year, but find themselves in jeopardy here. Slot formation to the right. Johnson is in the slot on the 2nd down play. Johnson end around. Here he goes wide to the left at the 40. To the 45, slips free. Corbin 45, Corbin 43-yard line before he goes down.
Excellent run that time. He was stopped over on that side. He just went ahead and shook it like a wet wash rag and went ahead and broke it out there for a long gain.
So Corbin, as they were last week, stung by the long gainers by Paris, although Corbin won that game. Here Lafayette has pulled off another long one from the 34-yard line down to the Corbin 43. Their 6th first down of the game. 23-yard run on that play by Vic Johnson. Lafayette in excellent field position with 6:04 to go, leading 14-7. 1st and 10 at the Corbin 43 as Lafayette now will try to play ball control with Johnson. He pushes people downfield to about the 36.
We're getting beat around a little bit. I saw Toby come off. Toby's ailing with an arm there, and it looks like Lacefield's dragging the shoulder. We're getting beat around a little bit.
They spot the ball at the 37-yard line. That's a run of 6. 2nd down and 4 for Lafayette. At this point, you can't afford to let them get another score. If you do, not enough time for overcome more than 7 points. 2nd down and 4 at the Corbin 37-yard line. Martin again to Johnson again. Johnson gets that first down. Draws a lot of red shirts, but he got the necessary yardage.
Lafayette's firing off the ball, too. They're coming off strong. They're playing like 4A state champ.
Let's see, Crook, Jones, Creech over there for Corbin. But they got him a first down. They're 7th of the ball game. And so the Generals, after getting off to a dismal start against Boyd County, coming back with an impressive win last week against Shelby County, are getting in very good field position now against Corbin with only 5 minutes remaining in the game. 1st and 10. As the handoff is given to Johnson again. Well, Hensley took a ride that time and got him down, but he still gets good yardage.
Yeah, Hensley made that tackle from nose position. He did a good job. He collared him.
Johnson has moved it to the Corbin 26-yard line. Give him 5 more yards. 2nd down and 5 for Lafayette. Second and 5. 4.5 minutes remaining. Lafayette leading 14-7. Lafayette has Johnson wing to the left side. Martin will throw it, give it right up the middle. George, he breaks free over people. They have the momentum now, and George breaks it for a first down inside the 15.
They're running through everything we've got. They're running through it all.
Definitely general momentum this second half. They had their first drive stopped, but Corbin couldn't get their first drive going, and then Lafayette, after Corbin's quick kick, it looked as if we might have put them in a hole, but they were able to move it downfield from their 29 and score with 3:50 remaining in the 3rd period. And now with 3:50 remaining in the 4th period, Lafayette has the ball down to the Corbin 13-yard line. Martin gives, Johnson takes it for a couple of yards to the 11.
Hensley made the tackle, but the backs are coming out good, and the offensive line for Lafayette is playing an awfully good football game.
As much as Lafayette driving for a score, the clock with 3:28 means that if Corbin should stop them, they're way on the other side of the field from where they need to be. So Lafayette has it 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Clock runs at 3:13. Sure wish they wouldn't hold up the game, let the clock run when we have equipment problems down there. Here we go. Martin gives to George. George hopping over people, gets inside the 10 to about the 7.
They smell it. Good run that time.
Lafayette now has moved it to the Corbin, let's call it the 7-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. About 5 to go for the first down. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. So the Red Hounds' unblemished record in regular season play is very, very much in jeopardy unless somebody can steal the ball and go the other way. Johnson wide left. Handoff given to George. George inside the 5 to about the 4. He did not get the first down, but with 2:15 to go, Lafayette will have it inside the Corbin 5 at the 3. I said he didn't get the first down. He did. I thought he was hit back at about the 4, but he's down to the 3, and we do have a timeout. With 2:15 to go, timeout on the score. Lafayette 14, Corbin 7.
After the football game, use your ticket stub for a free Pepsi with purchase of a sandwich and fries at your Corbin Burger King.
Let's eat.
Right up the road, look for the sign. My way, your way, one at a time. Hot off the fire with anything on it. Don't it feel good when it's just how you want it? This is a Burger King town. We know how burgers should be.
Burger King at I-75 and 25E, Corbin.
Well, over at Laurel County, Danville leading 26-0 over the Cardinals, who were ranked number 1 in 4A football this week. But it's a young season. Corbin in trouble here. Lafayette has the ball at the 3-yard line. Lafayette has picked up 9 first downs. They've dominated second half play. The Generals are set to go, but a penalty marker has been dropped. Lafayette will get a 5-yard penalty for, I guess, encroachment. So that gives you a breath of hope, but just 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. So the offsides penalty moves the ball back to the 8-yard line. Corbin defeated this team 17-7 last year, but the Generals are about to turn that around this year. Wide out to the right side is Johnson. Martin under. Martin rolls along the line of scrimmage, gives to George, down to about the 5.
Nick Creech.
Nick Creech again. He's played a fine ball game.
Yeah, he's played it all the way. Nick Creech and Shannon Sams both on the tackle. Coach Adams calling timeout.
Corbin stops the clock with exactly 2 minutes to go. So another timeout here. 2 minutes exactly remaining in this game. Timeout on the score is Lafayette 14, Corbin 7.
When you think of quality furniture, you think of the Corbin Workshop on South Main Street, and you're right. The Corbin Workshop has a great selection of finished or unfinished furniture at affordable prices.
Here we go. Lafayette now with the ball at the Corbin 5. The handoff is given to Johnson. Johnson down to the 1-yard line. Well, it looked like he might go down to the 5, but a good runner got it to the 1.
Tackled by Jeff Crook that time. Jeff Crook and Mark Hensley both on the tackle. Timeout again.
Corbin has used their final timeout. Well, Bill, look at it this way, though. If we hold them, we're just 99 yards away. That's not an enviable position.
No, and they've got 2 downs. They've got 2 downs to get the 1 yard or get in the end zone.
So they're 3rd down, a yard to go for the score. 1:45 remaining in this game. Next week, Corbin will have a chance to get a little revenge on a Lexington team, so to speak, as they go against Bryan Station. So Bryan Station showed last week that they are a team to be dealt with when they defeated Henry Clay by 14-0. And a schedule like this I guess as a Corbin fan, you can't expect to go through an unblemished season as we did last year, because everybody we play is a quality opponent. Now Lafayette set to go from the 1-yard line on 3rd down. Martin calls, Martin gives, George, touchdown, and Lafayette has moved it out of range. So the Generals, with the touchdown from the 1-yard line by George, they put it ahead by 20-7, and they'll go home victorious.
Yeah, well, you know, we talked earlier in the year about schedule, and one game doesn't make a season. We knew that we had difficult schedule this year, and we played a fine football team here tonight, and everybody knew it was going to be tough, and it's been every bit of that.
The try for the point after touchdown by Chesney. Low snap, and he gets it through the uprights. So it's 21-7. Lafayette, after a 7-7 halftime, Lafayette has come back with scores in the third and now here in the fourth period, as the Corbin Red Hounds will get the ball with 1:42 to go, trailing 21-7. We'll be right back with the kickoff in just a moment.
Fall clothes and the men's fashions you're looking for are arriving daily at Ashley's Menswear. Men's suits, sport coats, sweaters, sport and dress shirts, casual and dress slacks, fall jackets, winter coats, and more. Shop for your fall and winter wardrobe at Ashley's Menswear and you'll look and feel like a million. But you'll be pleasantly surprised at the reasonable prices on these top name brands. Ashley's Menswear in the Trade Mart Center is open 10 till 9 Monday through Saturday.
Uh-oh, the kick hit one of our linemen and they battle for it and Lafayette's got it, and what has been a dismal second half just turns more dismal. That ball was low on the ground. It hit one of our linemen with a thud, and Lafayette gets it right back at the Corbin 49-yard line.
Yeah, he just kicked a line drive in there. I don't know that he intended to do that, but it sure worked in their favor.
It happened so fast, I have no idea who it bounced off of. But with 1:30 to go, the Generals have this one in the well and ready to take a victory home. I think they'll just cover up the football, and they do. Just let the time run out. We're going to end up with a 21-7 difference in this game with 1:10 to go. We've had two quality teams out here tonight.
We have. Lafayette, they were the undisputed 4A champion last year, and then were defeated by Trinity in the 4A championship. But they were ranked number 1 4A all the way through after they were beaten by us. They owed us one. They came here and gave us one.
They had a second half against Boyd County about like we're having against them, and so in the first half they played with Boyd County. Here they'll fall on it again and just eat up the time. 39 seconds to go. So the Generals have come through with the win here tonight. Johnson for 2 of those scores, and what we read about him today in the Lexington Herald, I guess, is quite true, that he is a major college prospect.
He's got great speed. He's got great speed. He actually ran one ball down here and almost made a tremendous catch on it. The ball was thrown 15 yards by him.
Clock runs down to 14 seconds now. Lafayette celebrating along the sidelines. And their students are down to the right end zone, counting it down, and there we are. The Generals have defeated Corbin by 21-7 here at Campbell Field. Corbin will be playing Lexington Bryan Station here next week. So it's been a good football game, but the Generals dominated the second half as Corbin had them tied at halftime at 7-all. We'll be back with a recap of tonight's activity right after these messages from our sponsors.
American Fidelity Bank offers savings and investment instruments tailored to your individual needs. All deposits insured to $100,000. Competitive interest rates and federally insured deposits. 2 more reasons we're moving ahead the American way. Member FDIC.
Strike out and still be a winner at Forest Bowling Lanes in the Forest Hills Shopping Center in Corbin.